I had better. Oh yeah, it's a map. How much of the dunes? I have a treasure map in my pocket. A map I've seen a million times, honestly. I gotta fold it back up. See, this is why we went to internet maps. It's a rock. Oh, speaking of the dunes, I was in the parking lot, walking in with all my family members. I was in the front of the group. I stepped on something. I kind of looked back and I was like, wait a minute. It was a perfectly triangular, like a paper football shaped rock. Like, it's so... I'll have to get a close up of it for you. But that's so cool. I got some things to talk about. First of all, obviously, I went on hiatus. Hiatus is coming to an end. I'm back in the thick of it. Literally, after work, I usually don't film right after I get off of work. I might edit after work, but I rarely film anything right after work. Of course, I'm sitting here in the show, although my next couple of episodes, I think I've decided that this weekend I'm going to focus on making 2 bits of content, just animal spotting footage for an animal spotting video later. I don't think I'm going to do a lollipop. I might film around lollipop, get some B-roll for a future lollipop video. I might just do a patriotic pop. And, I don't know. Maybe just a fun pop this time. I did take a patriotic last time. That's kind of my thing. I'll just take a little patriotic and play around with that one. But it's just going to be that and a story time. I think that's all I want to try and get. I don't know if my little cousins are going to be there again, so it might just be me. But if they're there this time, I'm going to use them as characters. I might do some cuts and come up with stuff for them to say, do a dialogue exchange, be like, and we're back. And then do the dialogue exchange. Last time I gave them way too much power. The story got a little too, what's the word? I mean, they brought up Minions, Star Wars. It got too... There's a word for it. It got too in other people's universes, I guess would be the best. There's a word for it. I thought it up. I can't remember it for the life of me right now. Moving on. I was going through my pockets looking for a knife. We went on a journey just trying to find a knife. Because I'm opening up this box. Gigantor here. Oh, God. I also have a new idea. It's going to be kind of like the box wall, only cooler. And I'm going to start saving boxes. And then either I'll do it here or I'll do it at my family farm next year. I don't know yet. But I don't want to, like, you know, use a ton of good boxes. I'm just going to use a bunch of random boxes I get. Like this box, maybe. It is double thick. So I might let my mother use it if she needs to package things. Because we went to go package some stuff and we did not have enough. This box is upside down, Jerry. What's wrong with me? Alright, we got one. Did I take them out of the wrapper? Yes. Oh. This update's going to be cut a lot like my last one. Which is going to be, it's kind of my new style. I'm going to start putting a little more effort into my update edits. Maybe not necessarily all the time, but when I've got like projects I'm working on, I might just set up the camera, talk to you, work on stuff. But we got 2. Either 4 or 6. Don't ask me how many. Don't ask me to confirm a number. I don't got a confirmation number. I could literally look it up on my phone. Size-wise, it could be 6, but I think it's 4. Sad news. It's kind of weird that I picked this timing to go on hiatus. I did need a break. But then, I don't even know how far it was into the hiatus. I'm pretty sure it's as soon as I went on hiatus. My dad's health started going downhill. Sad to inform you, but I just jabbed it, trying to. Unfortunate is I have a knife right there. But anyway, my dad has passed, so it was kind of the right timing for me to be on hiatus, I guess would be the nice way to say that. Because otherwise I would have just gone on a very abrupt hiatus, so kind of worked out nicely. Unlike that, I am seeing colors bouncing off of something over here, and I'm just like, is my disco ball over here? And then I'm like, Jerry, just because you can't see them doesn't mean they ain't there. It's special sometimes. Where do you think you're going? I'm not done with you. I'm going to be smart this time because my finger already hurts. There we go. Alright, let's talk about the Mantis. A big electric scooter. So, actually, let's take a break from that for a second and discuss the fact that I have a tire curse thrust upon me in the form of last year. Actually, it might be in the last year. Wow, that's a lot of those to have happen in a year. But I'm actually not sure how many I had to replace, but I definitely replaced my whole tires on my car sometime around this time last year, I think. And then at some point I had to replace like either half the valves or all of the valves. And then like 6 months ago I had to replace valves again. I just had to replace another valve. Guess what the problem was with the Mantis? The valve popped off. It was with me in valves. I have a tire curse. I never thought in my entire life I would be saying those words in that formation ever. I have a tire curse. You know, I love driving already. Give me a tire curse. I don't have anxiety from driving at all. Like, it's weird though with the car. I don't know. It's definitely not as bad as what happened on the Mantis. The Mantis, I'm pretty sure it popped off, and it just started running flat. I was still able to go on it while the tire was flat, but definitely needed to get a new tire on it. So, took that to my coworker, who's mechanic-y type, and he took the thing apart, found the right tire tubes. I ordered them. It took like way longer than we expected, like 2 extra days before they got here. I'd actually given up on them, ordered 2 more. And they arrived. The original ones arrived like 2 hours later or something. So I got 4, 3 technically because we put one in the tire, in the wheel. But he fixed that problem, and now he's been having trouble getting it to go. He got it going, but he kept tweaking it, tightening things and messing with things, and now it's on an error. And since my dad's passing, I haven't really gone to go check on what's going on, and I leave in like less than 2 days. So I'm going to pop by tomorrow. We both work the same shift, so I'm just going to go and get all dressed up for work, go visit him, see what's going on, see if it's, fixable or whatever. And then we're going to go into work. I don't know if I'm driving home yet or not, but I mean, I can. Not a problem. So I don't know if I'm going to have 2 scooters for the weekend, but I'm definitely not going to focus on the scooters. The scooters are just going to be a fun little thing to have around. I might even throw the basket on it. Just because why not? It's not a super fast fun scooter. It's definitely not going to be able to do jumps like the Mantis was capable of, which upsets me a bit, but I think this trip I'm going to try and relax more. Last time I went last minute almost because I worked Friday and then I left that Friday. No, I worked Thursday and then I got in the car and got there by the end of the day Friday, so I didn't really have any time to do much besides unpack on Friday, so I was just there Saturday and Sunday. This time I'll be there all Friday, all Saturday, and all Sunday. So, I already got... Just gotta remember to take the dang charger for the electric scooter. I got 2 of them. I got a spare universal and the one that came with it. It sucks I got 3 for the Mantis. Ain't that grand. I actually spent a fair bit of money on one early on because it came with one, but then I bought a fast charger for it because I was worried it would take all day to charge one up, and I'd just be able to just throw that on, get a quick charge, and then be able to keep using it on and off. Because I just like taking on rides, But yeah, scooters are just for fun now. I'm not going to try and buy one for commuting. I don't know if I've said that in a video before or not. I got more confetti, but I left it inside. It's actually cold in the studio. Alright, it's 26. What's up? So, I got this shelving unit. It's kind of awesome. The battery's almost about to die. It means I'll be able to have a fresh one for the weekend. You see all the little crates? They're perfect for the shelving unit. Shelving unit? Shelving unit. Yeah, all these guys, which are more of those, are for pretty much what's in there, and yeah. So it's not. I didn't need a ton, but I mean, I figured I might as well get like 4. Just be on the safe side. Oh, so let's do that close up on the rock. Get the knife out of here. Focus. Look at this. Isn't that a beautiful rock? It's got the ridges in it. Oh man. Get out of the shot, box. It's a little scratched up, but still dope, right? I think it's dope. I think it's so cool. Now, it'll forever remind me of a quite interesting day. Hanging out with family and going to the beach. I am blurry as hell, aren't I? It's about distance. Yeah, I'm blurry as... I was blurry as hell. Oh, the shelving unit was blurry as hell, too. So there's a good focused shot on the shelving unit. A new crate I got. Actually have a few of them. This is what the new area is going to look like with the blue and the red. I think it's going to pop a little more. Sucks that the red's only on that side and not on both. I wish I could find one where the wider side had red so I could have the middle one going the other way, That one almost wasn't even wide enough to... But I got this, that one, and then I just got these 2 spare. Right now I got stuff for a specific episode that I'm going to film later in that one. And this one's just got more mystery bags. I think I might film an outro tomorrow after work, possibly, or Thursday morning after I have an update on what's going on with the scooter, or if I'm going to be able to take it. But for right now, I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. What do I know? Oh, here's what I know. Nothing! God, what's that from? I don't even know. I know nothing. It's from something. Wow, that is... My entire hand is in use while I'm using this. So, it's the 27th. For Jerry's log. I'm about to grab some stuff, but I wanted to test if I can film from my phone and I can easily transfer it, because then that's how I will do a Jerry's log heading to and from, because I don't want to try and leave the camera like out somewhere and it gets underneath something or something, and then when I go to find it, I have no idea where the hell it is, or I drop it on the ground trying to pull something else out of the car. So it's a test clip. I don't know if I'm gonna take this time to the family farm. I do need this tripod. Then I need the tent and the chair, which are back there. Then I gotta kind of get into the green guy down there to get some of these guys out. I think I'm just gonna put all this in and take all of what's in there out. And take all of that. That's the problem with filming on a phone, is you look at yourself and you got the screen, because it's a big issue. Because you forget the tiny little lens right there. You just look at the phone. You know, I look dead center of what I'm using to film myself, which with the camera is the lens. But that's an adjustment. So I'm gonna grab those two in the tripod, take them in. I'm gonna dig up the vest, or riding vest, if I can find that real quick. Take that in. I'm gonna just start staging inside my house. That gear, a few other odds and ends. I gotta remember to take water shoes in the event there's a kayak lying around, so I can go kayaking and just chill on the water and not have to worry about footwear getting wet. It's funny, last time I took 2 pairs of my green nice shoes, never wore them. I had boots and some like booties that I initially bought for riding scooters. That's why I took them, but I pretty much just wore my brown shoes the whole time. So I might take my boots in the event it's like, muddy or something. And I don't want to get my my brown shoes too muddy, because those I'll walk through the house with. And I recently went to the train area, got them very muddy, and walked back. And I was immediately like, "Well, that was dumb." But yeah. What else? That's about it. Yeah, my goal is to make sure that those are like the 2 main things I forgot last time, was chargers for the scooters and water shoes. Which the water shoes weren't that huge of a problem because I was only there for 2 days, and I was trying to get as much scooter footage as possible, so I wasn't really too worried about going in the water. It did suck. I was reminded immediately when there was a kayak and I was offered to ride it. I was like, oh, maybe, and then I was like, I forgot my water shoes. I'd have to do that in bare feet, I guess. But I literally bought water shoes because I'm like, I got 2 kayaks. I want to try and start kayaking more. I might as well buy some water shoes so I can have shoes, and I'm not, I'm less likely to cut myself on like a stick or something. Just cautious on weird stuff like that. Yeah, so this is it's mostly a test clip. If it's not in, it's not in. But I'm gonna figure out today/tomorrow if this is a feasible way to do things. There will be another clip about the scooter for 601 Jerry's log. Catch you in a sec. You watching this. Yeah, you, Jerry. Jerry, you're the only one watching, we all know. for you. Peaceful. Stay peaceful. No evil Jerry. No evil Jerry. Jerry, I'm watching you. No evil Jerry. Peace. 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 Remember, love conquers all. Just dude, chillax. Just chillax. Got that, Jerry? Better. For everybody else, you're way better than me. I gotta talk to myself. I'm sorry. But if anybody else is watching, peace, love, chillax. Easy peasy, right? Not for this guy. Crazy.